I'm so excited because I'm going to share with you what I eat in a day, and this is my first video of, I'm sure, many to come. And I know this has been requested for so long and it took me a while to get around, but today is the day. Many of you that follow me on Instagram already know this about me, that I love eating raw until 4. What that means is that I eat raw uncooked food until dinner time, and at dinner time I will have some cooked foods. I've been doing this for about 3.5 years, and that has helped me so much with my digestion, with my acid reflux, with fibromyalgia. I still continue this routine as it is so good, and especially in the summertime, it's really good to transition into the raw meals more than cooked food. So you can give it a try if you want and see how you feel. I like to start my day with lemon water, and I also add some fresh mint for more flavor, as it's rich in nutrients and it's great for digestion. 30 minutes later, I will have 16 ounces of celery juice that is also anti-inflammatory, supports your digestion, and it has alkalizing effect on your body. Later, about an hour, I will have a smoothie. Today I'm making more like an ice cream. Here I have 1 cup of fresh pineapple. When you're using high-speed blender and using fresh pineapple, you don't need to add water. But if you're using frozen pineapple, I definitely recommend using 1/4 cup of water. Next, I'm using 1 frozen cherries, 1 cup of frozen cherries, 4 frozen bananas, and I'm also going to add 2 teaspoons of dragon fruit powder. That is also very high in vitamin C. And I will have the link to the powder down below this video if you like. And then we're going to blend it until nice and creamy and smooth, and it resembles the texture of ice cream, or ice cream if you like to say. And here I have about 600 calories, 8 grams of protein, and the ice cream is loaded with nutrients, enzymes, and antioxidants, and it's also anti-inflammatory. I like to decorate with all this extra fruits and some extra protein from the sprout. You gotta try this, it's unbelievable. Anyways, the sprouts, I love putting sprouts on my smoothies and ice cream, and the reason for that is because it's high nutrient dense, and also it has protein. So instead of protein powder, I don't need to use it, I just use the sprouts, and they're just as good, if not better. And for lunch today, I'm making avocado pea spread on a fresh, nice wraps with some salad. We're going to put 1 cup of green peas thaw to a high-speed blender or food processor, then a handful of fresh basil. We're also going to squeeze some lemon juice, some garlic, and half avocado. We're gonna just scoop it up, and that will be good enough. Half. Some salt and black pepper, and 1/4 cup of water. You can also use more or less of the water, but I recommend 1/4 cup so it's nice and thick. We're going to blend everything until smooth. I will have the link to the recipe down below this video. Once done, you can store it in the glass container in the fridge for up to 3 days. I love this spread on this raw live wraps that I'm going to use. I will have the brand, the link to the brand down below this video. I also like to put some cucumbers here, some tomatoes, red onions, and red radishes sprouts that I grew it myself. If you'd like to learn how to grow sprouts, check my video. I will have the link at the end of this video. And I like to add some extra lettuce here, salad with some extra veggies. You can put this spread on any wraps or dip your veggies into it, or you can even use it in your pasta. It's so versatile and so good. For my dinner, I usually have something cooked. Today I'm making for my family some salad and also mushroom quiche. I'm starting with chopping 1 onion into small pieces. I also preheated the oven to 400 Fahrenheit just before this. And next we're gonna chop, or you can mince the garlic. I have about 4 cloves here. You can use your knife or garlic presser if you have. Also, we're gonna use 2 red peppers. I have 2 small ones. You can use 1 big one if you have. And I'm using shiitake mushrooms today. I find them very hardy. Also, they are anti-inflammatory, and they have several compounds in shiitake that help lower cholesterol and may reduce your risk of heart disease. Next, I'm going to grease the baking dish with some coconut oil. I like to put it on a paper towel so it's less mess. Then I'm going to put 2 cups of chickpea flour into the glass bowl. Also, I'm going to use all the spices. I will have the link to the recipe down below this video so you don't have to worry about it. And then I'm going to use 1 cup of almond milk, or you can use coconut milk. That's my favorite. Also, I'm going to add 1 cup of water in here and then mix it well until there's no lumps in it. I use, for the spices, I use turmeric, also paprika, onion powder, sea salt, and black pepper. Very simple but very delicious once it comes together. Next, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of olive oil to the heated pan, add the onion and cook it for about 3 minutes. Then I'm going to add the garlic and cook for another minute or so. And next I'm going to add the red and orange pepper and also simmer for another few minutes. About 3 minutes, doesn't have to be cooked thoroughly. Then I'm going to add all the mushrooms and saute it until they're pretty cooked, about like they're pretty tender. And once that's done, I'm going to add 2 cups of spinach, or you can do 1 cup. That will just add a nice beautiful color to it, and you can cook it until it's kind of wilted. And once all this done, we can transfer that to the butter, put everything in, and then mix it well together until it's well combined. And then once it's well combined, we can just add that to the baking dish. The butter will feel very thick as there's so many vegetables, but it's so good, you guys, and not to worry if it's too thick. I will decorate a little bit here with the peppers. I left some left over here, but you don't have to do this. This is just for fun. And I bake it at 400 Fahrenheit for 30 to 35 minutes. And once it's done, I take it out and I let it cool down before serving. Before that, I'm going to make some garden salad. I had some nice greens from the garden, and so I'm just going to rip them apart and just throw it into a bowl. And then I'm going to add some other vegetables like sprouts and some cucumbers, some red onion. Also, I have some cherry tomatoes, carrots, pretty much anything I have. And I had also some basil dressing in the fridge, so I'm just using that for the salad. I recommend to let the quiche cool down for about 10 minutes before serving. You can serve it with tomato sauce on top or pesto sauce, pretty much anything you like, with some hot sauce as well. And I usually have about 2 pieces of that with some salad, and oh my goodness, it's so filling and delicious, and I highly recommend it that you try it and let me know in the comments what do you think. So this is what I ate on this beautiful hot day. Let me know in the comments which recipe did you like the best. I will have all the links to the recipes down below in this description box. If you did enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up. You know pretty much what to do, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. I really appreciate you, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.